What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about anxiety chest pain relief. I'm going to be giving you 7 ways, yes, 7 ways to relieve your anxiety related chest pain. So go ahead and smash that like button down below if you're ready to kick anxiety in the butt. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you've used these methods. Have they worked? Did I leave anything out that works for you? Please do us all a favor and let us know down below, because I'm not perfect. These are just some things that work for me, and I've seen that have worked for many of you out there, okay? So before I get started, I need to make this very clear. I'm not a medical doctor, so I cannot and will not diagnose you with anything heart-related. I can tell you what I've been through. I try to take my negative experiences and show people how to, come out the other end victorious, show you the light at the end of the tunnel, because anxiety recovery is possible. But I'm not a professional psychologist or therapist. I just try to help people with what I've been through, okay? And these are some of the methods that I use, because guys, anxiety chest pain is terrifying. Chest pain in general is terrifying, right from the get-go with me. The very first panic attack I had, I thought I was having a heart attack. The symptoms of these panic attacks mimicked heart attack symptoms. At 20 years old, I thought I was having a massive heart attack. This lasted 6 hours. Then I had 5 to 10 of these attacks every single day. All came with chest pain. I've had every type of chest pain there is, okay? Dull ache, radiating, sharp pain, stabbing pain, crushing pain, everything, pounding, all of that. So I can really pretty much relate with all of you out there with the different types of pain that you've had. Muscle tension was the culprit for me, and heartburn and GERD and trapped air did not help the situation, and kind of would creep up into my upper abdomen and give me that. So I'm gonna give you some ways to help that. It takes a lot of work. This isn't always gonna be automatic. For some lucky ones out there, it can be. But I know that many of you out there are desperate, and I think this video is, I should have made this video a long time ago. But we're gonna jump right into this, guys. The first one is seeking reassurance. Many of you have tried to do this. Sometimes those of you that have health anxiety can take a few tries. It took me a few tries of going to the doctor to finally start believing the results, but you have to get the ball rolling. Some of you out there are scared to go to the doctor to hear your horrible fate. Regardless of the situation, you need to go get reassurance. If there is something wrong with you, why would you not want to go? I know there's a lot of you out there, including me in the beginning. I was like, I don't want to find out that there's something wrong with my heart at 20. Well, go get checked. Go get checked. They need to run the tests on you. They'll diagnose you if you have something. If not, they'll let you know that you probably are dealing with an anxiety issue. Okay, so seek reassurance from professionals. Stop trusting yourself, because that's not good enough. I thought it was good enough for me to trust myself. No, because deep inside, I knew I was being irrational and I couldn't trust myself. So that was never enough. I needed reassurance from a professional doctor. So start right there. That can help you out tremendously. The next one, guys, I have my list up here. Understand how anxiety works. The first 2.5 years of my anxiety, I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know about the fight or flight response, what my body was going through during that, the adrenaline, what muscle tension did to my body. I didn't know how to explain all these symptoms of my anxiety. I didn't know that heartburn and trapped air could lead to chest pain. I didn't know how to relieve it. I didn't understand a lot about anxiety. I just knew it was the devil, and that I had it, and it was making me go crazy and making me have all these scary symptoms. Understand how it works. Watch channels like mine. There's tons of mental health channels out there. There's books on it. There's an anxiety link down there below in the description that has a lot of books on anxiety and workbooks and stuff like that. Just educate yourself. There's a lot of free material too. Educate yourself on anxiety. You basically will, make your mind numb to it, and you will actually become less afraid once you start actually realizing what's going on, because in a way you're kind of doing some exposure therapy there. The next one, guys, is identify irrational fears or thoughts. This is something that really helped me once I started to, put 2 and 2 together. Towards that 2.5 year mark, when I stopped really worrying about my chest pains, I had to come to this realization, like, Trey, you're not having 5 to 10 heart attacks every single day for 2 years and just miraculously surviving. You're not having heart attacks. And whenever that finally hit me, I was like, wow, I was being so irrational. So that helped me tremendously. So, realize some of your irrational fears. Some of you are fearing, heart attacks at the ages of 15, 16, 17, 18. Is it impossible? No, it's not impossible. Look at the odds. And I'm trying not to give dangerous information right here. You still need to go to the doctor if you have chest pain regardless. You just need to get checked no matter what. but these are still irrational fears. You shouldn't be fearing something like that at such a young age. So identify those. The next one, guys, is breathing exercises. Some of you don't want to, give into this or try this out. It helps so many people. The minute you start doing a deep breathing exercise, your heart rate and your blood pressure go down immediately. That's something, a way to slow your heart rate down quickly. Is it a cure? No. Can it help some of you out? Yeah, maybe a few of you out there. That's why I'm including it. Sometimes it did work for me. It slows everything down. It can relax you to some degree. So try this out. It can help you with your muscle tension, etc., etc. The next one, guys, is eating habits, okay? This is gonna have to do with things like heartburn and GERD, trapped air. Not only are you gonna help those things which can mimic a lot of heart issues, because whenever that acid reflux comes up, it can be in that same area, upper abdomen. I had horrible issues with GERD, heartburn, reflux, etc., etc. Also, whenever we are hyperventilating or whenever we are going through panic attacks or highly stressful situations, we tend to swallow a lot of air. That can get trapped in your upper abdomen as well, making you feel like you have pressure. So digestive issues can aggravate your chest pain. So I just want you to know that. You want to change that up. Apple cider vinegar cured my heartburn. So something to look into right there if you're dealing with that. I did 2 teaspoons, yes, of apple cider vinegar. You can get Bragg's is the most popular, but you can get any type of brand out there. Make sure it's organic and has the mother. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar in a regular tall glass of water. Get a spoon, mix that in. I would put some lemon in there as well. Helped with the taste. Drink it with a straw because it can be a little hard on your teeth. But do that every single morning on an empty stomach. It helps out. Has tons of other benefits. I could do a whole nother video on that. But also eating healthy reassured me that I was fine. I didn't have the heart attack diet, the junk food, the salty foods, high diet with, meats and stuff like that, and sweets, a lot of sugar. So I cut those things out, and it made me feel like, okay, I shouldn't have a heart attack, even if I had a heart issue right now, I'm doing everything right. So that helped me, that helped me with my reassurance. A lot of this stuff goes back to reassurance. The next one is exercise. I know many of you are scared to exercise, especially with the chest pain. Do it. It's exposure therapy. Start out small and do a little extra each and every day. This also made me believe that I was okay. I was doing things that a heart patient, a heart issue or a heart disease patient shouldn't be able to do. So that helped to reassure me that I was fine. So something to look at, and overall it's great for your anxiety, it's great for your overall health. That's going to help out too. The next one, guys, is also important. Many of you haven't tried this. This is something that I'm adding that helps a lot of people that I didn't take advantage of, and that's therapy, because they can help you with CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. So it's going to help you identify thought patterns that trigger your fight or flight response, trigger your anxiety, your stress. You're going to try to rewire your brain with that. They are trained on that. They are professionals. I can beat around the bush and help people with that. I kind of use CBT on myself, but going to a professional can definitely speed up that process. So if that's something you haven't tried, take advantage of therapy. That is down below as well in the description. It's online therapy. Some of you may just want to do in person, and I get that, but there is online where you can do it on the phone. And I know some of you don't have a lot of options where you live. I know for me, there's just a few or a couple psychologists in town. I would have to travel a long distance to go, have some actual choices. But you can find somebody with a background that can help you out, perfectly to your needs. And it's also cheaper. So something that's down there below, I mention it at the end of all of my videos. But therapy in general, whether that's going to be in person or online, try that out, okay? Don't be like me and, suffer for 5 years and not even give that a try. So something to think about right there. So those are my 7 ways to help relieve anxiety, chest pains. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you put in the work and try these. If you're trying 3 or 4 of them and you're leaving out a couple, go back and see what you left out and try that out. I have additional tips for anxiety down below. Make sure that you check those out. Like I mentioned, the online therapy is there. It is cheaper. You can choose for more people. There's a lot of different therapists, counselors, even people that can help you with addictions and depression, stuff like that. So check that out. There are some journals down there. If you're not journaling, try those out. There's a meditation journal. You should be meditating each and every day. That's one of my anxiety tips. Try that out. All of my social media, the Facebook group down there is over 24,000 members. Join that Facebook group if you haven't. please. We are growing so freaking fast. The community is amazing. A lot of people are seeing some great results in that Facebook group, so do that. Like this video, guys. Please hit that like button. I think this is a good video for many of you out there. Most people with anxiety deal with chest pain, so I thought it was due for me to make this. Again, leave me a comment. Let me know if any of these methods work for you, if you're going to try any of them, if something else helped you with your chest pain, that I didn't mention. That's very well possible. Subscribe if you haven't, guys. Yeah. Hit the notification bell if you haven't, so you get updates when I put these videos out. Well, that's the end of today's video, today's show. I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy.